I just want to make this video to talk about something that I think should be common sense, and I'm tired of the fact that it's not common sense, so I'm making this video. And what the thing is HIV. I have HIV. Oh my god, wow. What is HIV? HIV is basically just a virus it's a bloodborne virus that causes your immune system to slowly not work to the point where it develops into what people call AIDS. AIDS is the final stage of HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. And then AIDS is like auto or like immunodeficiency virus or whatever, It's like the last stage. It's like when your immune system has like zero white blood cells left and like you can't protect yourself against anything, like even the common cold could kill you at that point, but it's funny how like the story has been flipped in our culture, in our society, to be the person who has this unfortunate thing going on with them, for it to be totally their fault and for everybody to be like running away in fear. And it's like, no, because the medical reality of it is that legally and morally, the person who has HIV has zero requirement to tell anybody that they have HIV. The only reason I'm doing it right now is because I feel like this information needs to be common sense, and it annoys me that it's not. It actually pisses me off because it causes so much just stigma and bullshit that I feel like is unnecessary. And it's also common like sexual health information that I feel like should be common sense and should be known by people. How do you treat HIV? Why is HIV not dangerous anymore the way that it was back in the 1980s? Great question. What's it called? The way you treat HIV, like the best way to treat it nowadays, is with antiretroviral drugs. What are these things? Basically what they do, in a very like dumbed down way, what they're doing is like they take the amount of the virus in your blood and they reduce the copies of it to the point where it doesn't make you begin to die by having this, like your immune system start to fall apart because of having HIV. Because the way that the virus works is that, like it multiplies, and just like other viruses, like it multiplies and it eventually takes over your body. And these antiretroviral drugs that we have nowadays stop that from happening. And so they stop you from getting to the point where like all the horror stories come from the 1980s or whatever the fuck. But like, yeah, and when somebody is on antiretroviral drugs, it's not possible for that person to transmit the virus onto anybody else. You can't get it from shaking hands, you can't get it from having sex, you can't get it from looking at the person, you can't get it from sharing food or sharing drinks or whatever. And I feel like as a society, we have to get over this weird story of stigma and ostracization and bullshit, really, that our entire society has around HIV and what this actually, medically speaking, is, and just the bullshit that it causes. And yeah, and I just feel like this is common information that like everybody should know. If you don't have HIV, what can you do to prevent yourself from getting HIV? Use condoms, obviously. Go on PrEP, which is pre-exposure prophylaxis. Talk to your medical professional about that. If you feel like you have come in contact with like somebody who might have given you HIV, contact your doctor about getting on PEP, which is post-exposure prophylaxis. Like this type of information shouldn't be like a revelation. It should be common sense so that people are safe and so that people are educated about the reality of somebody's life. Because it always boggles my mind how like I'm the person who has to take this pill for the rest of my life every single day, or else I will literally die a slow and painful and horrible death. And yet everybody else has an opinion about it. Everybody else has strong stories and strong opinions in their head about it. and I'm tired. So I'm making this video to educate people and to push out information. And if you see this, please repost it, because I don't give a fuck who knows, because this should be common sense. This should be basic common sense, because this is medical understanding. Like, this is like science. Like, we need to grow out of the immature ideas that we have around this stuff, because it's like, it's just unnecessary and annoying.